What if the most exciting new graphics card isn't about raw power, but something far more rare and valuable in today's market? AMD just quietly unveiled a new addition to their graphics card lineup, the Radeon RX 9060. You probably missed it. It received no fanfare, just a product page popping up on their official website. And honestly, on first glance, this card looks a little unnecessary when you stack it up against what's already out there. It definitely won't compete with the absolute best GPUs. But hear me out, because I believe the RX 9060 could be exactly what we need right now, even if you're looking for something beyond a budget offering. So what are we actually getting with this non-XT version of the RX 9060? Well, it's remarkably similar to its XT sibling, just slightly less powerful. AMD equipped it with 28 RDNA4 compute units, which translates to 1,792 streaming processors and 64 tera operations per second. For comparison, the 8GB and 16GB RX 9060 XT cards both offer 32 compute units and 2,048 streaming processors. That's a noticeable downgrade, but it doesn't stop there. All three of these cards use 8GB of GDDR6 VRAM across a 128-bit memory bus. But the new non-XT model uses slower memory modules, clocked at 18 gigabits per second. This results in a bandwidth of a relatively meager 288 gigabytes per second. The silver lining to these trim specs? Lower power requirements. The RX 9060 sips just 132 watts, while its more powerful counterparts draw 150 watts and 182 watts. So we are definitely looking at a budget-oriented GPU here. It's not the card that will breeze through Cyberpunk 2077 on max settings, that's for sure. Many enthusiast gamers might turn their nose up at it. But here's the kicker. We still don't know the most important thing about this card. Because AMD announced it without any fanfare, we also don't know when or where it will launch, and most crucially, we don't know its price. That price will make or break this GPU, especially with the competition lurking. AMD's own RX 9060 XT 8GB doesn't exactly stand out when the 16GB version exists. And this new 9060 will sit below even that. Intel's Arc B580, for example, offers a very compelling alternative. It's a GPU we have repeatedly recommended this year, and if you can grab it near its $249 MSRP, it offers undeniable value. Then you have NVIDIA, with plenty of cards in this performance tier, though they tend to be a bit pricier. The RTX 5060, for instance, starts at $299, and you can actually find it at that price. The RTX 5060 Ti can range from $379 to $450. NVIDIA also has the more recent RTX 5050, which falls behind the pack due to its older memory. I suspect the RX 9060 might target the 5050 in performance, or maybe even the 5060. The point is, this market is saturated. The RX 9060 needs extremely competitive pricing to stand out. As a standalone GPU, the RX 9060 probably won't blow you away. But as a piece of a larger puzzle, it could genuinely help the market. Most GPUs in this caliber are currently selling very close to their MSRP, which means AMD faces serious competition, not just from NVIDIA and Intel, but from its own cards. This pressure means the RX 9060 isn't likely to fly off the shelves, and that could actually be good news for its price. NVIDIA priced the RTX 5050 at $249. If AMD aims for a similar price point, perhaps even $239, that would be ideal. We could finally see something close to a true budget-friendly GPU for gamers, offering solid 1080p performance for under $250. Above that price, honestly, the GPU starts to lose its appeal quickly when you can find an RTX 5060 for just $299. If AMD chooses to be truly competitive here, the RX 9060 won't just be a budget GPU, it could be a cheap GPU. Given the current state of things, that's precisely what the market needs. We are absolutely pulling for it. This is one of those GPUs where the price will genuinely decide its fate, and we are really hoping AMD delivers a solid value option instead of something overpriced. Do you think AMD can hit that sweet spot? What price would make you consider picking up the RX 9060? Let us know your thoughts, and remember to subscribe for more tech insights.